The name of the team is Team Honor. We're honoring the men and women of law enforcement and our protectors at all the levels that I mentioned, municipal, state, federal, and so forth and so on. So we only thought that it was appropriate, if we're going to honor those who serve, if you will, why not call it Team Honor?
It came down to me from Officer Stewart, and she did coerce me to run this race with her. However, since she is my best friend, I decided I would run this race for her because she's always been there for me. So I figured I can do this for her. And I like the idea of it, and I figured it would be fun. Something I can say I've done.
When Captain Tegens was a lieutenant at Central Precinct, that's where I work, we used to talk in passing about running half marathons, and I said, I'm thinking about running the full one city marathon this year. And he said, that's a great idea. And I got a phone call one day and he said, Officer Stewart, I'd like to run an idea by you. And I said, okay, sir, go ahead. He said, I'm thinking about running a relay for the one city marathon, but do it in full uniform in honor of our men and women, foreign and domestic. I said, sir, that sounds like a great idea. I'm on your team. I hung up the phone and I thought about it and I said, that was a great idea. I said, let's amp it up some more. And I texted him this long text message. I said, sir, I would call you, but right now I'm just thinking about this. I think maybe if we had a full team of people, if each one of us would carry one military guidon to show that we do honor our men and women.
There's a lot of people that are committed to ensuring that the United States of America, the greatest country in the world, is a safe nation for us to play, where we can go about conducting our business on a daily basis without fear in our hearts. And so we're honoring the people that make that happen behind the scenes, the civilians, the sworn law enforcement officers, the military. We're honoring them. Are we honoring those who have made the ultimate sacrifice? Of course we are. But there's people that do it every day. And they need to be acknowledged. And so that's really what we're doing for.
I decided that, or I didn't decide, I wanted to and strongly suggested that I carry the Army guidon because I did serve 6.5 years in the Army National Guard for Texas and Virginia, and my husband retired from the active duty Army 23 years. It was good. It was good. Brutal, but good. I think by mile 4 I was already gassed out, but I had to keep going.
Well, the flag I'm going to hold is a Navy flag because I am a Navy wife. I am married to a Navy chief. So I think that'll be important to me and him, actually. I tried to get him to run with me. He said he was going to get a shirt made saying he used to run from the popo. Now he's running with the popo, but I didn't want to be embarrassed, so I was like, just wait for me at the finish line. It was tough. Extra 20 pounds on is tough. That's all I got to say.
Was it worth the run?
Yeah, it was fun, yeah. I got a lot of cheers and everything, but it was hard.
Do it again?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
If you talk to any of the 4 people on our team, you know, this is not their first run. They've run before. So we're in it to win it, quite frankly. We're gaining something out of it physically in our bodies as well, in our minds too, because if you know anything about running, it's quite therapeutic. It's very hard to think about work and some of the things that we do on a daily basis when you're running, because sometimes running hurts. And a lot of times your focus is on that, trying to get finished. That was the hardest thing I've ever done. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
That was rough.
Wow.
But you know what? The men and women of our country, they risk their lives every day to keep us safe. This is nothing compared to what they do. So thank you out there very much, and God bless you.
I've run in several races, and the One City Marathon is right up there with the best of them. The great community involvement, it's well organized, it's not difficult to get to and from anywhere you need to go. Throughout the entire race, it's well supported. You feel safe, it's enjoyable, and the community makes it involved, and it's just a great opportunity and time for everyone.
You're going to want to make some noise for our next relay team from Newport News. 4-person mixed relay, Team Honor. Great job, guys. Great job.
got it.
Oh, you got it. Thank you.
Congratulations. Got one?
Oh, did you want to hold? You can put it.
Put it on. You want to put it on?
Oh, I'll put it on. Okay. You got it, Mom?
Good job. Great job. Did it.
Huh?
Did it.
I have mine, sir, but you know what? I'd be honored if you put it on.
You mom?
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. That was tough.
Outstanding.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It was tough. It was tough, but like I told somebody earlier, the sacrifice compared to the sacrifices that the men and women of our nation make to keep us all safe at every level, this is nothing compared to what they do. Thanks.
Rough. It was tough, but we did it. We finished. That's all that matters.
Outstanding. Recommended for everybody.
All right, now they got to run back.
No.
Oh, they're calling it.